Good evening, beautiful. Good evening, handsome. Today is almost over. It is Friday, February the 3rd, 2023. I did make a video earlier today, but we're going to get into our journaling session really quickly, okay? How are you feeling? How you doing? How you doing? The third month of this year has begun. Listen, I did say we're going to be working on letting go in the month of March, and we are replacing and letting go of some things. But also we're going to work on our total picture, okay, of journaling. So let's get into it. I'm going to be sipping on, I am sipping on, mmm, I'm sipping on, baby, a beautifully tasting smoothie. Can't even get it out. Mango with a little strawberry in it. Some honey and some lime. Ooh, a little lime juice and moringa. Mm. Then I put some little ice chips, the crunched ice from the refrigerator door, and put that in the blender. Mm. It's melted now, but mm, mm, mm. I'm sorry. Honey, I apologize. If you don't have any, I apologize. You're looking at my cover right now. But listen, let's get into it. So that was not my water, but that was something very nutritious and delicious. Okay. And let's say I'm thankful today. I am so grateful for my community. I am. I'm thankful for my community. I'm thankful for the grace and the blessing. It was a stormy day today. Let me tell you, flying in, trying to land, honey, we were running, trying to beat a storm, and we made it. We had some turbulence, but listen, God is so good. It was so windy, and you talking about miles per hour. Certain places where I live, it was 60 to 70 mile per hour winds, and I didn't have to drive in that. Oh, I would not have wanted to do that. So, honey, you talking about thankful. I'm so thankful for God's traveling mercies, for his protection, for the timing, for safety. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now let's get into our journaling. Our the main topic of today. Okay, so of course the day is just about over with, so write down what you have spent today. Write down your balances, your end of day balances. It's great to be able to do this because sometimes if you let too many days go by, you forget what you spent and how much money you have, and you have to wait to see if someone's gonna post. No, we're not gonna be doing that. We're gonna know what we have. Okay, and then write down what you ate today. Now, we have not been writing down our subjects, so let's go with if you have a job, write down the events that happen on your job. Try, if it's something unusual, just try to jot that down. Believe me, you going back to your journal will be able to help you one day. Okay, how you feeling physically? Did something happen? Do you have an ache or a pain? Did you cut yourself today? So accidentally. Do you have hangnails? What's going on with your body? Okay, write that down. All right, let's move on to emotionally and physically. How you feeling emotionally? Did anything happen to upset you? Are you really super excited? Anything really exciting happened? I'm telling you, I met somebody today, had Secret Service on the plane. Yeah, and took my little picture and everything. So that was an exciting moment for me. All right, I'll jot that down and have that in my journal, and my picture will say the date, and that will be another document record of when, in case I ever try to forget or try to remember the exact time. Okay, let's move on to our goals. Okay, so let's talk about this. We're going to up the ante, and of course, in March we're working on replacing and letting things go. But I want to up the ante. This is just not going to be okay. She's doing her little journaling session and she's talking about write down your balances, what you ate. I can do that. I don't need to listen to the video. Okay, we're going to up the ante. Well, here we are. Okay. So listen, even if you don't have your master plan, because a master plan is, it includes everything. So it takes a lot of time. For some people, it might not. But for some people, if you're not finished with it, don't feel bad. Just get it done. Just keep working on it. All right, even it mentally, sometimes you have to get things mentally in your mind before you can write it down. Okay, if you're thinking about it, you're working on it mentally, I understand that because that's kind of where I am. I know in my mind, I know in my heart, in my soul what I'm supposed to be doing. And sometimes putting it on paper, you need to let it marinate in your mind, your spirit, So I understand that. But you know what you're working on, okay? So we have that as one of our main the main thing that is leading us is the master plan, okay? Now, the monthly tasks that we do are the budget forms, okay? Now you can pay your bills. You should have about 5 forms. One to keep your credit score on, one to do your monthly budgeting on, one is your written budgeting plan. The other form may be a payment record for each bill. And then let's see, there's another one I named the other day. It could be, what was it? Oh my goodness. Well, there's another one, okay? Oh, it's your agenda, your annual agenda. And that's a breakdown. You have columns on that page and it shows you what your annual goals are, what your monthly tasks are that are things that are due, your quarterly goals, your monthly goals, your weekly goals, and your daily goals, okay? Okay. And then so that will be in your monthly form section. Okay. So you have your master plan, that's for the whole year. You have your monthly forms. At the end of each week, you should be doing an assessment how you did. Okay. So we're breaking it down in bits and pieces. That's your weekly tracking record. And every day we're doing journaling sessions. Okay. So this is your daily record. But quarterly, today makes the 3rd month of the year. At the end of this month marks 1 quarter because there are 12 months in a year. Divide that into 4. You have 3 months in each quarter. Okay. So this month marks the end of this quarter. When the month ends, we'll be finished with our quarter. So we have quarterly goals. Okay. This 3-month period marks the precedent we should have set, and it should be pretty plain and clear by now how we're attempting to reach our master plan goals for the year. At the end of this quarter, the end of this month, everything should be clear of what we're working toward individually. It may not be what I'm working toward, but it may be something different, but you should have it all straightened out. How long it may take you to get there, it may take a year, it may take 2, but you should have it all written down. So let me go over what we will be adding to upping the ante for this month, okay? We're going to be making sure, now we're not really trying to do a whole bunch of extra. We're just trying to make sure that we have all our bases covered. Everybody needs to have a will. Everybody needs to have a burial policy, okay? You don't have to have $1 million life insurance policy, blah, blah, blah. You listen, you just need a burial policy to bury your behind when you pass away, okay? Don't leave that burden on your loved ones. It's already hard enough when your loved ones have to grieve over you. And you don't have to leave people millions and thousands and trillions of dollars. Just take care of you. Matter of fact, go on to, I know you might not think it's a pleasant thing to do, but go on there and write down, jot down where you want to be buried, if you want to be cremated, all that type of stuff. People fall out about that type of stuff. So that's what we're going to be talking about a little bit this month, okay? You need a living will. Like I said the other day, I thought I almost hit a lady. My whole life would have changed, okay? I could be sitting in a jail cell. Then I would have had to ask my children to take care of this and to tell them where stuff is, and I need to have all this stuff written down. So if something happened to me, God forbid, my life be over with, just like in a blink of an eye and a snap of a finger, my children and my loved ones need to know where to go to find things. Those are the things we're going to be talking about, okay? All right, don't forget to say your prayer, write down your dreams, and you should have a testimony and what's in your spirit, okay? I'll talk to you later. I will chat with you later. Look forward to our next journaling session. Have a good evening. God bless you.